If your blood sugar has been running higher than you want, especially in the morning or after meals, I want you to hear this before you start cutting every food out of your life. The answer is not always eating less and less. Sometimes the smarter answer is building a steadier plate, because blood sugar does not rise only because you ate carbohydrates. It rises because of the type of carbohydrate, how much you ate, what you ate with it, how quickly it digested, how active you were, how well you slept, your stress level, your medications, and how your body responds to insulin. So if you are over 50, 60, or 70, and you are worried about blood sugar, the goal is not panic. The goal is control, not quick tricks, not miracle foods, not replacing your doctor, just simple foods that may help slow digestion, reduce big spikes, keep you fuller, and support better blood sugar patterns over time. Here at Sharp 50s, we focus on simple, realistic health guidance for adults who want to stay independent, informed, and strong as they age. And today, I want to walk you through foods that may help steady blood sugar when they are used as part of a sensible meal plan. But please listen carefully. If you take insulin or diabetes medication, do not make major diet changes, add strong supplements, or try to force your sugar down quickly without talking to your doctor. Blood sugar that drops too low can be dangerous. Symptoms can include shaking, sweating, fast heartbeat, dizziness, confusion, weakness, or sudden hunger. So the goal today is not to chase a fast drop. The goal is to build a steadier pattern. The first food group is non-starchy vegetables. This may sound basic, but it is one of the most powerful places to start. Non-starchy vegetables include leafy greens, broccoli, cauliflower, cucumber, zucchini, peppers, mushrooms, cabbage, green beans, asparagus, and salad vegetables. These foods are helpful because they give your meal volume, fiber, minerals, and crunch without adding a large glucose load. Think of non-starchy vegetables like the breaks on your meal. When half your plate is filled with vegetables, the meal digests more slowly. You feel fuller, you have less room for oversized portions of bread, rice, pasta, or sweets, and your blood sugar may rise more gently instead of shooting upward. A simple way to use this is to build your plate in this order. Vegetables first, then protein, then a smaller portion of quality carbohydrate. For example, instead of a large plate of rice with a small spoon of vegetables, flip it. More vegetables, enough protein, and a smaller portion of rice. That one change can make the whole meal behave differently in your body. And no, vegetables do not have to be boring. Add olive oil, lemon, garlic, herbs, vinegar, or spices. Roast them, steam them, add them to eggs, put them in soup, mix them into lentils. The goal is not punishment. The goal is making the plate work for you. The second food group is protein at breakfast. This matters because many people start the day with a meal that turns into sugar quickly. Toast and jam, sweet cereal, pastries, juice, a large bowl of refined carbs. That kind of breakfast may taste easy and comforting, but for many people, it can send blood sugar up early and leave them hungry again soon after. A protein-based breakfast may help some people feel steadier. Eggs can be one option if they fit your health plan. Plain Greek yogurt can be another. Cottage cheese, tofu, fish, leftover chicken, or beans can also work depending on your culture, taste, and medical needs. The point is not that everyone must eat the same breakfast. The point is that protein slows the meal down and helps you stay full. For example, eggs with spinach and avocado may affect your blood sugar very differently than sweet cereal and juice. Plain Greek yogurt with chia seeds and berries may be different from a muffin and sweet coffee. Beans with vegetables may be different from white toast alone. If you are watching your blood sugar, look at breakfast first. Ask yourself, is this meal mostly sugar and starch, or does it have real protein and fiber? That one question can change your entire morning. The third food is lentils or beans. This is where many people get confused. They hear that carbohydrates raise blood sugar, so they think all carbohydrate foods are bad. But lentils and beans are not the same as candy, white bread, or sugary drinks. Lentils, chickpeas, black beans, kidney beans, and other legumes contain carbohydrates, yes, but they also contain fiber and plant protein. That means they digest more slowly for many people. Instead of rushing into the bloodstream all at once, they may release energy more gradually. This is why a bowl of lentil soup can be a much better choice than a large plate of white rice alone. It is not just about the carbohydrate number. It is about the whole food. Fiber, protein, texture, digestion speed, fullness. A simple swap is this. If you usually eat white rice or potatoes with dinner, try replacing part of that portion with lentils or beans. Not necessarily all of it, just part. You could make lentil soup. Add beans to a salad. Use chickpeas with vegetables. Make a bean stew. Add lentils to ground meat to stretch a meal. Or use beans as a side dish instead of a large serving of refined starch. Start slowly if your stomach is not used to beans. Too much too quickly can cause gas or bloating. Small amounts are easier. And if you have kidney disease or have been told to limit potassium or phosphorus, ask your doctor or dietitian how legumes fit your plan. Now, before we continue, if this is helpful so far, please tap the like button. It helps this video reach more adults who are trying to understand blood sugar without fear and confusion. And in the comments, tell us your age and where you are watching from. You can write, "I'm 64 watching from Texas," or "I'm 72 watching from London," or "I'm 69 watching from Toronto." Also tell us one food you are trying to improve. Breakfast, bread, rice, snacks, sweets, or late-night eating. The Sharp 50s community feels stronger when people realize they are not dealing with this alone. The fourth food is chia seeds. Chia seeds are tiny, but they are rich in fiber. When they sit in liquid, they form a gel. That gel-like quality is one reason many people use them to make chia pudding or add them to yogurt. In the body, fiber can help slow digestion and make a meal feel more filling. That can be helpful for blood sugar, because fast digestion often means a faster rise. You do not need a lot. A small spoonful added to plain yogurt, oatmeal, or a smoothie may be enough to start. You can also mix chia seeds with water and let them soften before using them. But do not swallow large amounts dry. They absorb liquid and expand, so they should be used carefully and with enough fluid. If you have swallowing problems, digestive narrowing, or a medical condition affecting your gut, ask a professional before using them. The goal is not to force chia into every meal. The goal is to use fiber wisely. Fiber is one of the quiet heroes of blood sugar control. It does not shout. It does not promise overnight miracles. It simply helps slow things down. The fifth food is avocado. Avocado is helpful because it brings healthy fat and fiber to a meal. That combination can slow digestion and help you feel satisfied longer. This matters because blood sugar problems are not only about what happens right after a meal. They are also about what happens 2 hours later. Do you feel hungry again? Do you crave something sweet? Do you start snacking because the meal did not hold you? Foods with fiber, protein, and healthy fat can help reduce that roller coaster feeling. Avocado can be added to eggs, salad, beans, whole grain toast, or a vegetable plate. You do not need a huge amount. Even a few slices can change the balance of the meal. But remember, avocado is still calorie-dense, so the goal is not to add a whole avocado on top of an already large meal every time. The better idea is to use it as a replacement. Avocado instead of butter. Avocado instead of a sugary spread. Avocado instead of a processed snack. That is how food choices become powerful, not by adding endlessly, by replacing wisely. The sixth food is nuts, especially walnuts or almonds. A small handful of nuts can be a much better snack than cookies, crackers, candy, or sweet biscuits. Why? Because nuts contain healthy fats, fiber, and some protein. They digest slowly and do not usually cause the same kind of quick sugar rise that processed snacks can. Walnuts are also known for their healthy fat profile, and almonds are easy to carry and portion. But portion matters. A handful means a small handful, not half the bag. Try replacing one processed snack with a small serving of nuts. For example, instead of having biscuits with tea, try a few walnuts with unsweetened tea. Instead of crackers in the afternoon, try almonds with a piece of fruit if fruit fits your plan. Instead of a sweet dessert every night, try plain yogurt with a few chopped nuts and berries. This is how you steady blood sugar in real life. Not by being perfect, by making the next choice a little better. The seventh food is fatty fish. Fatty fish includes salmon, sardines, mackerel, trout, and herring. These foods do not lower blood sugar like a medication. That is not the claim, but they can support a healthier eating pattern, especially for heart health. And heart health matters deeply for people with diabetes or high blood sugar, because blood sugar, blood pressure, cholesterol, and blood vessel health are all connected. Fatty fish provides omega-3 fats, along with protein. It can be a smart replacement for processed meats, fried foods, or refined carbohydrate-heavy meals. A simple goal for many people is to include fish a couple of times a week if it fits their budget, taste, and medical advice. Canned sardines or canned salmon can be affordable options. Grilled, baked, or steamed is usually better than deep-fried. If you do not eat fish, speak with your doctor or dietitian about other ways to build a heart-friendly meal plan. Now let's talk about 3 popular blood sugar foods that need caution. The first is cinnamon. Cinnamon can be a helpful flavor because it makes food taste sweeter without adding sugar. You can sprinkle a little into plain yogurt, oatmeal, coffee, or a smoothie. But do not treat cinnamon like a medicine. Do not take large spoonfuls. Do not use high-dose cinnamon supplements without talking to your doctor, especially if you have liver problems or take medications. Using cinnamon as a flavor is one thing. Using it like treatment is another. The second is apple cider vinegar. Some people notice that vinegar with meals seems to help their after-meal numbers. But vinegar is acidic. It can irritate the throat, worsen reflux, affect teeth enamel, and may not be safe for everyone. If you use it, it should be diluted and used cautiously. And if you take insulin or diabetes medication, speak with your doctor before making it a regular strategy. The third is fenugreek. Fenugreek seeds are used in many cultures and may affect blood sugar in some people. But that is exactly why caution matters. If something can lower blood sugar, it can also contribute to blood sugar going too low, especially when combined with medication. Fenugreek can also cause digestive side effects and may not be safe for everyone. So for Sharp 50's viewers, the message is simple. Food first, supplements and strong herbs, only with medical guidance. Now let's put the full blood sugar plate together. Start with non-starchy vegetables. Add protein, add a high-fiber carbohydrate like beans, lentils, or a smaller portion of whole grains. Add healthy fat like avocado, nuts, olive oil, or fish. Then watch the portion of refined starch and sugar. That is a steadier plate. For example, instead of sweet cereal and juice for breakfast, try plain Greek yogurt with chia seeds and berries, or eggs with vegetables if eggs fit your plan. Instead of white rice alone at lunch, try lentils with vegetables and protein. Instead of cookies in the afternoon, try a small handful of nuts. Instead of a large plate of pasta with very little else, add vegetables and protein first, then keep the pasta portion smaller. This is not about never enjoying food again. It is about helping your body handle food better. And one more thing matters. Check your own response. Two people can eat the same meal and have different blood sugar results. If you monitor your glucose at home, follow your doctor's instructions and look for patterns. Do not panic over one number. Look at what happens repeatedly after certain meals. Your body gives you feedback. Use it, but do not use food changes as a reason to stop medication on your own. That can be dangerous. Work with your doctor. Bring your numbers. Bring your questions. Ask what target range is right for you. Ask what foods fit your medications, kidney health, heart health, and personal needs. So let's remember the main idea. Don't chase a quick drop. Build a steadier plate. Vegetables, protein, lentils or beans, chia or other fiber-rich foods, avocado, nuts, fatty fish, and use cinnamon, vinegar, or fenugreek with caution, not hype. If this video helped you, please like it. Subscribe to Sharp 50s and turn on notifications so you do not miss future health guides for adults over 50. And before you go, comment your age and where you are watching from. You can also write the word steady if you are working on your blood sugar. Your comment may encourage someone else who feels overwhelmed and does not know where to begin. One final reminder, everything shared here is for educational purposes only. It is general health information and not a substitute for personal medical advice, diagnosis, or treatment. If you have diabetes, prediabetes, kidney disease, heart disease, or take insulin or blood sugar medication, talk with your doctor or dietitian before making major diet changes. Blood sugar control is not about fear. It is about patterns. Build the plate, watch the response, ask better questions, and take care of your future one meal at a time. I will see you in the next Sharp 50s.